Alive? Well, hello
maybe.
everybody.
Wait, hold on. Let's not make any assumptions.
Hello everybody. I'm making all the assumptions.
Well, you know what they say about assumptions, plus.
Well, I have a thick ass, you know, so that's part of assumptions, right?
No, assumptions is you make an ass out of you and me.
Yeah, there's an ass involved. And mine's in thick, so you know.
Hold on.
So I think it works. So I can make all the assumptions I want.
No, that's not how it works.
That's exactly how it works. It makes complete sense. Yeah, we're worked. See, it worked.
Well, yeah, it does, but I mean, it just got set up.
Okay. See?
Anywho, welcome to the stream, nobody.
Yeah.
So let us begin.
Oh, look, 2 people are on.
Sweet.
Hello, you 2 people.
You two.
My name.
Like the band.
Yeah, well, my name is Fluffs. I'm here with my brother, and he's going to play some Fall Guys.
I am the Red Wonder.
Yeah.
Vah.
For those.
I don't know why I sounded like a vampire for a sec.
For those who do not know,
Play, by the way.
Fall Guys, just go with the main show.
Main show? Okay.
For those who not know, Fall Guys is, I play it almost every day, so I'm pretty much an expert at Fall Guys.
Yeah, she has won twice, so therefore she is professional.
Nah, I've won several times. You just weren't there for a lot of it. I got 147 crowns inside my lifetime of playing Fall Guys.
Oh, I thought you meant currently. I was like, bitch, you spend that like your real life money.
Well, it's there for a reason. What are you saving it up for?
I don't know. Important shit.
Like what? You can buy costumes, and that's the only thing you can do with that currency.
Well, true, but I mean, what if they come out with like because I like to wait till they get like some really cool things that are related to like things I like. Like for example, I know there's a Doom guy outfit in the game.
Yeah, well, the most that an outfit costs for the top or bottom is 5 crowns.
Sweet.
That's the most.
So I can buy a couple.
So yeah, well, you see, there's...
I think I had like 30 something.
You got 32.
Yeah.
You gotta use that shit. You out here being rich, the rest of us are struggling.
Well, I mean, you know.
We're just trying to make a living as other Fall Guys, and here you are, Mr. Rich Boy.
Well, I mean, you gotta...
I had to spend all these crowns to make sure that I remain beautiful.
I played it a while, so hopefully I'm too risky.
Get on those fights. That is not the strategy.
I thought if I threw my body at it, it'll make things easier.
That's the worst thing you can do on this fights. Woo!
We're trying to build up this. Ah! Okay, hold on.
It's very simple.
Okay, Mr. Bean. You, Ninja Bean. Ninja Bean! Ninja Bean!
You go through it at an angle, and you run, and you keep running.
Angle my dick in this!
But you do it at a point where you're not hitting the spikes.
If I slam my body on it enough, it will give up.
No.
Oh, this one's slower. Using this one.
You just gotta go through it at an angle.
Or... Okay, right.
It's not that hard. See? Okay. Now do the same thing. See, there you go.
My balls!
Oh, we got more people on stream. Hello.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
I fell in my hole.
No. Look, you gotta qualify. Wait. No, you gotta wait.
Wait, for what? Death?
For it to go to the other side so you can have the most time as possible to run. And you don't dive.
Why not? I want to throw my body around like it's no tomorrow. Look at me!
Okay, we gotta try that again, guys.
Okay. We running it back. Alright. Look at this. Does that look like the face of fear? No.
No, that's the face of a fall guy. Yeah.
Ooh, got 5 crowns.
Well, you know, they're doing the triple thing right now.
Nice.
And on top of that, you're doing your daily qualifications right there, so you know.
I want to see what we got. Oh, actually.
Taking notes. I want to see what that looks like.
Oh, that's cute.
I love their emotes.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Nice. I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah. Well, you only got all the crowns. You should see my collection. I got a lot of.
Change up my upper body real quick.
It's summer. Go for something summery.
That's very summer-esque.
Yeah, that's very summery.
Yay. I love it. Guys, my mom made this for me. Oh, yeah. Aren't you guys so excited?
I'm
I know
going
I
to
am.
intimidate people with my tallness.
Oh, tall
I
guy.
wish I had tall guy.
Tall
I meant to
guy.
get on here when tall guy was coming out, but I never had the second to get on.
That's an excuse. You mate the seconds. It's like with a single mother. You don't have the time, you mate the time.
Okay. Well, I don't know. So,
Ooh, this one's a fun one.
tell me about it. Are those tubes important?
Well, if you get inside the tubes, they suck you and put you somewhere else. So, you know,
Ah,
they're
man,
pretty fast transportation.
You had me at suck.
Yeah. Well, tubes they're pretty fast. If you get inside of them, then usually you're able to...
I'm usually pretty fast when I'm inside.
Okay, look at that chicken balloon over there.
Alright, let's go!
Yep.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Mario Party.
I think that's kind of the point. I think that's kind of the reference.
Woo.
Now be careful, they're doing water balloons.
Ah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, if you just go through from one side, you should be okay.
Here we go!
Oh,
Trapeze! Oh, you're going through the bitch way.
What do you mean go through the bitch way?
I usually do get on the trapeze because it's fun.
I'll get on the trapeze.
Okay. So you gotta wait. No, you gotta grab.
That's what I did! I tried to grab.
There we go. And then you let go. Right, and then now you can do it again.
I do it again. Wait.
If you timed it right, you could have done it again.
Oh.
Do you want me to show you how it's done next round?
Nah, I'm gonna give it another shot.
Okay. How about you go for the classics? You're doing a classic thing right now. Maybe that will be easier for you.
No! Your way.
My way! Well, it just... Yeah, you didn't qualify.
Oh, I know, I did, I forgot to back out.
let me out! Let me out! No, please! Come on, let's get Fallapalooza. if you can just qualify for one round, I'd be so happy. But you know what? I'm just happy to be here, guys.
She's got a gun to my head.
No. If I had a gun to your head, we'd be playing Danganronpa.
Yeah, but...
I still love Fall Guys, though. As I said...
Fall Guys are awesome.
As I say, I play it almost every day.
Fall Guys is cool, guys.
Well, you know, it has such a unique feel to it. It's fun.
Yes.
And, you know, a couple of days they're coming out with they're restarting the seasons, and they're going all free.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
So they're restarting. Since we paid for the game, then we get extra perks because, you know, we've been with them a while. Well, we've been with them a while. I just joined the board of beans for beta testing.
Actually, you know what? Did we ever get the shark costume for PlayStation?
I did.
You did? I didn't.
Well, it's still on the thing. If you want, you can still get it.
Actually, no, wait. Who bought it? Did we buy it on your account?
It's free.
No, I meant like who bought the game. Did we buy it on your account or did we buy it on my account?
No, it was on your account, but it's shared with everything else.
Okay. So I should be getting it too, right?
Yeah. Look, no matter what, I think that it's fine as long as you have a Prime account.
But no, that's not what it's about.
What?
No. Remember, the qualification for getting the shirt costume is if you bought the game on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Then you would get it.
Then you should get it, you know?
Yeah, but I don't.
Well, go get it.
Okay.
All you literally need to do is go into... There's the DLC store, and it will let you go grab it.
Oh, wait, so I have to download it?
Yeah, it's a downloadable.
Oh, I thought they just gave it to me.
No, they just give it you the monthly ones and things like that. For that, you gotta actually physically download it. Because it's, you know, for PlayStation players only.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, you shouldn't do it inside the middle of stream. You should do it later.
Okay, we'll do that. My balls are wondering where you at, buddy.
I don't understand.
Get up here.
Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Fall Thursday. You know, I wish I had a dad.
That's sad.
But I'm just a bean.
Well, a bean can have...
Well, who knows my backstory? It doesn't matter, because I'm just happy to be here, guys.
I'm the Rocky of Fall Guys.
Hey, Papa, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. You're welcome. Well, we got the celebration going on tomorrow, but we still gotta get recognition for today. I'm acknowledging you.
Like Roman Reigns, acknowledge me.
Oh, we're celebrating Father's Day tomorrow, so that's why we're going ahead and playing today. Because, you know, a good portion of people in my household has to work today. Throughout the day, including me, myself, and I.
Plus, it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have to deck you out.
Yeah! Fabulous spin back.
Do I have the other? Yes, I have the other half.
Let's go with that.
Here you go.
Alright, let me show you how it's done. You know, the other version of this is called Taco. You know, the blue version of this. He's called Taco.
I feel like there's a joke somewhere in there.
No, it's because it is his name. You know, his name's Taco.
Okay.
That'd be a great name for a pet. Taco.
Taco.
I want to name a cat Taco.
Would you name a pig Taco?
Yes.
What about cow?
Yes.
A goat?
Yes. Works for all animals.
Taco.
Taco.
I guess good.
It probably worked best as like a ferret name.
It does sound like it's more of a small animal kind of name. Does it not?
Taco. Well, you know, taco's a handheld thing.
Well, I know
you hold it in your hands. So
you hold it in your hands and then you eat it.
Yeah, so you know, it's gotta be small enough for you to do that.
What about, okay, let's say I brought you a baby kitten. It is a pretty standard alley cat.
Yeah.
Male.
Yeah.
What would you name it?
Taco.
Taco.
That'd be a good girl cat name, too. I think Taco's a great cat name in general.
Okay.
Pickles is also a great cat name.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yay, guys, look, I qualified. Not only did I qualify, I was inside of the top 10%. These guys should take notes. Or not, that's cool. Sometimes you just gotta be happy to qualify, you know? You're just happy to be there. Double trouble. This could go either way.
Yeah.
I usually win on this one, but sometimes I'm unlucky if I don't get it quick enough, but who knows.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Oh, there's some right there.
Gotta get those bubbles.
Do I have something? Aww. I just okay, that's all those. Oh yeah, you got some more of that.
Yeah.
Never mind, Kelly, we got more!
Wait, what? What were you guys talking
I told her to go buy it for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, clear sim. I saw that we were low. So
I need it desperately. My skin has been... Ooh, we got a long guy.
Yeah, well, same here. I've got a few spots on me, but...
It's been terrible for me recently. I don't know why. Maybe it's the humidity, or I don't think that's how that works. I think I need to switch out my face cream or something. I don't know. But who cares? It's Fall Guys.
It's probably just the heat and the humidity. Probably both.
Well, you know, it comes from Greece.
Ooh, hi guys.
Well, I work in a paint shop, so I kind of mess with grease a bit.
And I deal with assholes on a daily basis, so that means that I sweat a lot because of the stress. Well, come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, you did it. What about you? Yeah, you can do it.
It looks like the Banana Man from what was the guy's name? George the Monkey? You know, the yellow man?
I think you're right.
The George the Chimpanzee, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The kids show.
I just don't know if he was called Banana Man.
He was rather the yellow man, but I always thought of him as Banana Man, because bananas are yellow and his hat looks like a banana. You know, I once met a lovely python called Banana Pudding.
Oh yeah.
You know, the thing is, he was a yellow python, so I thought they called him Banana Pudding because, you know, he's yellow, and bananas are yellow. But his name was Banana Pudding because one time when they took him to elementary school, then one of the kids said that he smelled like banana pudding, so they named him that. That was real fun. Banana Pudding, if you're listening to this, hi.
One of the two people watching this is a snake.
Yeah.
That would
Hey,
be
snakes
funny.
can listen too, you know. They have...
I know they are capable. I know.
No. This is a hit or miss for me.
They are predators. Predators have hearing capabilities.
Well,
I know,
most animals do. Okay.
So you gotta go through 6 hoops?
Yeah, I gotta get 6 of them. You gotta do them before everyone else, basically.
4. Okay. So that guy got in the hoop for you, so you
Yeah, so I don't get it, you know. I can't get it because...
Oh, there's one nets. Oh! Miss.
Oh, well that was a miss.
It was right next to you and you missed.
I have performer's anxiety, what can I say?
Ah, come on, Plus. You can do better than that.
Okay, there's one.
You got 2 now. You need 4 more.
Right.
2 people have already qualified. Oh, someone got 2 before you.
It's really... Sometimes I'm good at this, sometimes I'm bad at this, you know. It really depends on the day.
Depends on the hoop.
Depends on the hoop, you know.
Oh, 3 more. Ah, crap. Oh, what about gold hoop? Is that like 2 points?
That's 5 points.
Oh, so...
But everyone goes for it, so I usually go for the others.
Ah, that's smart. Oh, you made a miss. Oh!
Nope.
No! Is that a weird angle? Oh, he's gonna get it! Flash! No!
No, he's stupid.
Ah, he's a dum-dum! Close!
Okay, I just need one more.
One more! Right there!
No, that's someone else is getting that. I need to get up on high ground.
I have the high ground yet again. Get it, Buzz! Your face just bumped on the bottom of it. Bonk.
Okay, I think I can
One
get
more!
Fuck, it was right there in front of me! No! It's okay.
If only you didn't miss that other one earlier.
Yeah, it's fine, it happens. As I say, sometimes I hit and I miss, you know? But hey, I made it to round 3 and you did not.
Yeah. I'm back in second. I'm gonna go put this in there.
That was a bad round for me, but that's okay. Let's do that again. Fun thing about Fall Guys is every time you play, something different happens, you know? Every failure is an opportunity to succeed, you know? The whirligig? I usually qualify for this one pretty fast. Well, now that I'm saying it out loud, that means I'm not going to. I have performer's anxiety, you know? Usually when I'm by myself, I can win, but... And when I say usually, I mean not many times. I usually can make it to the final round, though, but I'm terrible at winning. have won a couple of times though, so you know, no one can take that away from me. Alright. Huh.
I'm the black bear. I'm back.
Where
is she?
Well, we're on the Whirly gig. That's where we are.
The what?
The Whirly gig. Don't you remember original
that
season?
sounds like a clown set store.
No, the Whirly gig. Look, we all know that clowns get named after what the first thing that the mother says when they come out of their clown puss, you know? We all know this.
Yep, everybody knows.
I don't think that it's very likely for a lady to say whirligig, you know what I mean?
Yes. That's why it's such a unique name in the clown community.
Usually it's whoopsies and I didn't want you.
Those are more popular ones among clowns, yes. This is true.
Yeah, what, I'm a whoopsies. We all know this.
Yeah.
Alex was crying hysterically. What type one? That was.
Mine was the
crying.
Mine was. How did that get in there?
Crying hysterically.
Crying hysterically. Yeah. But crying with an I.
I was the fat baby though, you know. Out of everyone, I forgot how much I weighed, but I weighed the most. I was the fat baby.
Fat baby. Yours was damn, it's heavy.
Look, I was the fat baby, which was weird because I was delivered early. Look, I was always fit, you know.
You had girth on you.
I was a fat, healthy baby. You know what they say about fat babies. I don't know what they say about fat babies.
I don't know what they say about fat babies either. You're asking the wrong person. I'm personally not interested in children right now, so I try not to look into these things.
Well, that's a good thing.
Alright, Fluffs, I don't think
we're over pop. No, I'm right here.
Ah, crap, that tricked you. I saw the exit button.
No.
I was like, Fluffs, you didn't make it.
No.
Wait,
don't try to trick me.
Does that banana have a face on it?
No.
Okay.
That's just your imagination.
I was thinking about that one game with the banana with a face on it.
Okay. Banana.
What was it, my friend Pedro or something?
I don't remember what we're talking about.
No, there it is. Yeah, it's that one.
No, that's a Fall Guy.
That's a Fall Guy with a banana on its face.
I thought you were talking about the fruit that landed on the ground.
No, I was talking about a Fall Guy.
Yeah, no, that's a nice Fall Guy skin they got. 3 coconuts, 2 dragon fruit, and 1 jackfruit.
You want some fruit? You want some fuck?
You want some fuck?
Fruit? You want some fruit? You want some fruit? It's you need your vitamin D.
You want your vitamin D nuts?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh guys, I'm very allergic to nuts actually.
Fall Guys are known for their nut allergies.
Oh, Fall Guys, they're an endangered species, don't you know?
Then why do we keep throwing them into the pit?
Because that does not mean that we can't live a little.
Okay.
I forgot which one this was.
Banana-rammer.
Banana-rama, oh my banana. Nina, Bonina, Mofana, Bafana, Osama bin Laden Brown. That's a drag queen name. Season 9 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Aren't you?
She made it to the final 6. Nina, Banana, Banana, Ofama, Osama bin Laden Brown.
Why'd she have Osama bin Laden?
Because why not? Are you watching our Fall Guys as we're Fall Guying?
Oh yeah, so I can be during chat. Keep people.
Oh, are people in chat right now?
No one's talking right now.
Please, if you're in chat, say some fruit.
I don't think it's
okay. If you're not going to do that, that's okay. That's fine, you know? Sometimes I'm just going to take the silent applause.
Silent applause. The sound of one hand clapping.
Well, that's a Fall Guy emote, actually. Ah, fuck, I could have.
Yeah, Flaps.
As I say, this one's not my forte.
Flaps. Flaps! No! Why did you give up on it?
No, I got that one.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Alright, let's see. Let's try.
Right there. Yahoo!
Okay, I got that one.
Oh well. As I said, it can be hit or miss for me sometimes. But that's okay. Oh yeah. Fall Guys. The circus, the Fall Guys circus, Fall Guys circus, Fall Guys, poke it up, Fall Guys.
Let's go for a classic knockout, you know? I'm feeling the classic stuff. Personally, my favorite levels, they're all different, you know, throughout all the seasons and stuff. I love all of them equally, but usually the newer, the more fun I think that they are. Because, you know, they all have different takes, because when they grow, then they learn new things. You know, so the circus ones that they have for Season 6 right now are really fun, inside my opinion. I'm excited for what they're going to put out on the 22nd. I would love to see what new levels they come up with. I think that they should have a level where for the crown, to win the crown, instead of being like the last one with the tail or anything, you have to have the tail the longest. If you have it the longest, you know. So it's a lot less luck-based and a more likely how long you're able to keep it, you know.
No, I mean, I wouldn't say it's luck-based. I mean, if you know the maps and you know how to outmaneuver people, I'd say that, you know, there's a little bit of skill there.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it might feel a lot more skill-based along those lines. That's just an idea. I don't know.
I'm just talking.
Personally, Fall Guys, what they're doing really works. I like the way that they build levels and stuff. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're
I have total faith in the developers.
They're pretty good.
You know, they just gotta see what they think. Usually for most games, I just put my faith in the developers, because if you like the game, usually that means that it's because they created such a good atmosphere. You gotta put faith in them and their vision. You know, like for shows and things like that. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but a lot of the times it does. You just gotta have fun with the story they're trying to tell. You know, like for a lot of series for certain things. You can't critique everything sometimes. You can just have fun with it, you know? Immerse yourself in the joy. Doesn't mean that there's not any flaws or anything like that, but you gotta have fun with it.
Yeah.
Ooh, DoorDash.
Come on, guys. Let's go get some doors. Okay, let's see how this goes. Hi, buddies. Let's go jam our bodies in there.
Let's throw our bodies at it till it submits.
That's actually how Fall Guys reproduce. Okay, let's go. Let's go, lesbians. Let's
They just
go.
throw their bodies at each other, and then a tiny bean just appears.
Let's go, lesbians. Let's go. Oh, I got 2 in a row. Let's
Two in a
go,
row.
lesbians. Let's go. Let's go, lesbians.
3.
I'm the Messiah.
You're the Messiah,
I'm the Messiah. I'm the Messiah.
Fluffs! You're not the Messiah!
I'm an imposter. I'm not the Messiah.
He's the Messiah.
Fluffs,
I'm
no!
a fucking wizard.
Come on, we can do this, bitches.
Get in there!
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh, that's okay.
Fluffs, you were the Messiah.
No, I wasn't. I just thought I was for a second. But who am I to say that, you know? I am, well, you know, not Jesus.
You're not quite at his level yet.
Well, I'm never going to be at his level of Jesus, you know?
Oh, guys, there was a thing I found out about recently. Apparently, inside Orlando, they had this this part next to Disney World in Orlando Studios called the Holy Land.
What?
It was a Jesus-themed park. It was Jesus-themed, and I was like, no way, this is real. It was real up until like 2020, and then they're now tearing it down so they can put a hospital on it. Which, you know, what would Jesus do? You know, hospital. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's this actor that plays Jesus, and he's really famous for playing Jesus.
Which one was it?
I forget his name, but he's also a minister and things like that. He looks like Jesus, so and he has the Jesus vibes, so they're able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But when I heard that, I was like, no way, there's a Jesus amusement park. They didn't have any rides or anything, but that would have been hilarious. But, you know, even with a Jesus amusement park, you do not have the cult-like following of Disney.
Yeah. Stepping the beat.
You know, we're actually going to be going to Disney in September, actually.
That's going to be pretty fun.
Yeah, we haven't been in 4 years. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
And now that everyone in my family is grown up.
Is that Bean over there? Is he just a bullet?
Yeah. Bean bullets, don't you know? Well, you know, there's not guns here.
Oh yeah, no. We are the ammunition.
Well, here's the
Beans are ammo.
You're wondering how we have such a peaceful society here? You know, inside of this universe, we just have all these Fall Guy competitions, and then just the joy of love of being beans. We don't have...
All disputes are settled in an obstacle course challenge.
Exactly. All disputes are settled in that way. You know, we all talk things out like adults.
Yes.
So, you know, you go into the boardroom and you hear, like, everyone is talking to each other from their different countries, and then you just hear,
And then when there's an argument, they go out to the back of the FUA, and you know, like
Continue.
the Fall Guys United Nations.
yeah.
And or FUN, my bad. FUN. And you just go around to the back where they have a small playground, or it's like ages. It's like super old compared to this high-tech society. but well maintained, and they just solve it through monkey bars and slides, as all rational adult Fall Guys do.
Yeah.
What? We should learn a thing or two from Fall Guys.
Absolutely.
Everything can be talked out or done with an obstacle course.
Yeah. In fact, Wipeout should be the best way to settle disputes between people with differentiating financial choices. I guess like people who want to haggle out with kudos. Like,
Yeah.
this costume should not be worth 3,000 kudos. I will give you 2.5. Well, meet me out in the back for a nice game of the big balls from Wipeout, and we'll see who has the best time. I will give you. Makes sense.
If only we were like Fall Guys.
Do you have any,
Yeah.
Do you have any particular skins that you wanted to add? Since the last time we've talked about this, like, do you have any ideas?
Well, I definitely want Bubble Boy, you know.
Oh yeah, Bubble Buddy.
Bubble Buddy,
Bubble
yeah.
Buddy.
From SpongeBob. But that's been a thing forever that everyone wants is Bubble Buddy.
Yeah. I mean, it's the right shape.
Yeah.
And it's literally, like, it would be semi-translucent. And look, they had that star outfit there.
Yeah.
So, why not?
Yeah. Probably haven't done it yet due to copyright.
Probably. I'm sure they could negotiate it. Plus, I don't know if...
Oh. That reminds me. Copyright reminds me. Winnie the Pooh, there's a horror movie coming out about Winnie the Pooh that's actually a thing.
I've heard about it.
People are like, how is this legal? It's because that through that copyright, it's like certain things are available for like 75 years, like up until this point, and then it becomes free real estate for everybody. Disney went ahead and you know, got their copyright back and everything, but the moment that it goes on the market, then you can say it was inside production at this time, so this means that I can still keep the horror movie. So it was a big strategic move, but they had to take away a lot of the things that made it Disney. Like the Piglet horror mask that they're doing, it looks like an actual like boar instead of, you know, Piglet, because his design is mostly from Disney.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to it.
I think it'll be hilarious.
I mean, the concept itself is hilarious, but, you know, truthfully, I'm not looking forward to the film itself, just because growing up as a big Winnie the Pooh guy, I prefer to keep it in my mind as that kid-friendly thing for young children.
Oh, come on, it's good for you gotta mess with everything in life, you know, you gotta just laugh at stuff.
Plus, I mean, I think the concept, like, if you went to me and was like, what if Winnie the Pooh with a horror film like that, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, well, I think that a lot of things in life you shouldn't take too seriously, especially when it's fictional.
No, I mean, I'm not taking it seriously. I'm just saying, like, personally, I'm just not a fan of it, but it's whatever.
You know what? I grew up on VeggieTales. I want a VeggieTales horror movie.
That would just be,
That would be hilarious.
What's that food movie that came out recently with, like, hot dogs?
Sausage Party?
Sausage Party, yeah. It's gonna be like that, but I'm thinking, like, if because VeggieTales, I don't think, like, the worst way around it, because you have to remember, it was like, what was it? It was like a Christian show.
Yeah, it was a Christian. That means
musical.
it was a Christian kids show. That's why it would be hilarious if it was a horror movie.
What it needs to be is not horror, but it needs to be like an R-rated comedy.
No. What I'm just imagining. I'm imagining Bob the Tomato. He's hiding, and then he's like, "Jesus, please save me now!" And then Larry comes to him, and he's like, "Jesus can't save you now, Bob," and then kills him.
Oh.
And then you see tomato sauce all over the walls.
Oh, no. Because the only thing that Catholics and Christians hate more for their children's shows isn't horror, but to be putting their children's heroes, especially the pickle ones, into raunchy moments. That
No, he's not a pickle, he's a cucumber. Are you saying that they should make a porno?
Yes! Well, no, I'm saying like
That's terrible.
No, they don't make a porno, but they make it like into like a raunchy R-rated film. You know, like they.
I don't think you can sexualize vegetables, but if you want to, then sure.
They sexualize hot dogs, plus. You can sexualize anything. Plus, do you not know what
doesn't mean you should.
Plus, have you ever heard of Rule 34? If it's on the internet, there's porn for it.
Yeah, well, I know that thing, but here's the thing.
Yo, Fluffs.
It just does not sound that hot to me.
Well, no, it's not meant to be hot. It's supposed to be funny.
It sounds terrible.
Go for it, Fluffs.
Woo! 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 Woo!
Oh wait, Fluffs, look, that guy's found another way.
Oh, woo! I saw that. Woo!
Wait a minute, what if he used a hammer down there?
Oh, okay. Alright, that's okay. That's okay, guys. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with everything that's going on right here, right now. That's everything that's good. I'm just happy to be alive, guys. I'm just real happy to be alive, you know?
You know, since we're on the topic of old Christian shows, I don't know if you remember this, but do you remember when we would go over to, back when we lived in Tuscaloosa, we would go over to that, pretty much a Bible store. It was just it was just that small store full of literally just Bibles and other religious themes.
No, we have one of those in town that we used to go to.
Yeah, but there was another one back in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure there's
that
one over there, but we would like. I don't know why we went over there as often as we did.
Well, Christian family.
Well, true, but I'm pretty sure like if you have like one set of Bibles, you're good. But I don't know what else we went back
there was a lot of other things.
No, you know what?
Bibles.
No, now I remember. We went over there for DVDs of VeggieTales because it was the only place that put them on sale. That was better price from Walmart. Yeah,
well, a lot of them we used to rent them. Remember when Blockbuster was a thing? Like, it was a thing up until like 2008-ish. And then Netflix became a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, and also, I got you all your rewards. You're welcome.
Oh. I mean, we're still gonna keep going. But what I was gonna say is, do you remember on the TVs in the back, it would keep showing different shows, like different fictional Christian shows?
Yeah, well,
and one of them was a Christian superhero, and his superpower was his faith in Jesus.
Yeah,
do you remember that one?
Yeah, that was still in town here. This wasn't in Tuscaloosa.
Oh, really? I thought that was back.
No, it was the one by the mall.
Ah, okay, now I remember.
I remember that, you know. I know it was in town here, you know. They also sold like a lot of angel statues, and Mama likes those angel statues, so you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, this was in town, so it's still... I know what you're talking about.
Okay. But, yeah, I just look back on that, and I think how funny it is. It's like, I'm just imagining that guy trying to get on the Justice League. Batman's interviewing him, he's like, alright, so what's your power? My faith in Jesus! Okay, can you do anything else? My faith in Jesus is all I need.
I got the power of God and anime on my side, you know?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that kid would still kick his ass.
Well, he's got God and anime. That guy just does God.
Yeah.
There's, you know, you gotta have multiple sources.
Yeah. That's how you draw more power.
You know.
Yeah, but...
Look, if he was a good superhero, then that's cool, you know? Like, if he had amazing superpowers, that's cool. But the thing about it is...
He didn't.
If he didn't, if he was just like, wait, before you steal, think about this type of thing, then that doesn't really count.
It's like, wait, before you steal or throw this lady off the edge of the building, think to yourself, what would Jesus do?
Well, I'm not Jesus, so I am not going to listen to you, man.
Yeah. And I also remember the shitty special effects that they had. Like, he would create, like, what was it? He also could create some energy weapons, but it was piss yellow.
I don't know. I never
I feel
watched
it was
that.
either him or like one of the villains. I don't know. I would always like look at it and think how dumb it was.
Yeah, well, I didn't really watch those. What I'd do is I'd look through all the CDs, and then I'd get distracted because I was a little kid, you know. I didn't really watch the TVs because it just played the same thing over and over again, basically.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's boring.
I mainly was just amazed on how dumb it was. I was literally like standing, like even as a young kid, I'm looking at this and being like, what? Really? Because I couldn't take it seriously. It was just goofy.
Look, the thing that people don't
And you know
understand is
And
you can't make religion sellable to children. You gotta show them different perspectives from a bunch of different places and then let them come to their own conclusions. Basically.
well, no, you can market religion if you get the right people behind it.
No, I'm saying that you can't. You could. I'm just saying that to appeal to kids. If you know those shows are trying to make certain religions look cool and stuff. You can't do that. You gotta just let them draw their own conclusions, and you gotta see from their original faith and things like that. You know. But that doesn't sell merchandising wise, so you know.
No, what sells merchandise is VeggieTales.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna get kids into loving Jesus is a cucumber and a tomato singing about the love of God.
Yeah. Well, you know, VeggieTales is still talking about it now. It was a fun show.
Actually, do you remember the other day you were watching Reno 911 with, what was that guy's name? He was the TV preacher.
Yeah.
What was that guy's name?
I don't remember. Kaylee was watching it. I was doing some math stuff.
Oh. Wait, so she was goofing around and you were doing her math?
Well, I'm putting together her study plan so I can help her. I'm the mathematician. Well, I'm not actually a mathematician, but here's the thing. She's compensated me.
With pens?
Yeah. Well, those are expensive. I want them, and she said she'll buy them for me if I help her, so.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
It's basically just like another job, you know?
That's just what you do. I love how cute they are when they try to climb up.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Woo!
That was a cute thing to add on here.
Woo!
Technically speaking, I got 3 jobs right now.
Yeah, 3 jobs. Yeah, technically.
Technically speaking,
Alright,
because...
so job number 1 is you work a shitty
Winn-Dixie.
cashier job.
Yeah, I work at Winn-Dixie.
Yeah, like I said, shitty cashier job.
Yeah, I help Granny with cleaning a lot, and she pays me.
Yeah. Well, I think you're paying her back, technically.
Well, yeah.
Because aren't you in the moment where you're kind of in debt to her?
Yeah, but that's technically, you know, if you buy something through their means and you pay it off through working, that's basically a job.
I suppose.
And, Kaylee, I'm doing some tutoring for her.
I just like to think of it as you're in indentured servitude.
Well, it's not like that I'm get that much in debt or anything. I owe her like $20 right now.
Yeah. Yeah, money's changed a lot since we were kids. To us when we were kids, like $20 to us was like...
Well, it's because we didn't have jobs.
Yeah, we didn't have jobs, and plus we had no... I'm talking about like when we were really young, we had no real...
money.
No money and no understanding of how money works.
Well, we didn't learn yet, you know, it wasn't relevant to us. We were just kids that had everything bought for us because, you know, our parents provided and stuff.
And plus, not to mention, what we usually wanted were like cheap toys, cards, you know, those little material items, and we would look at that and be like, damn, that's interesting.
Well, it's because that's what's presented to you when you go into the stores and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what's presented to you.
Yeah.
So, naturally, that's what you gravitate towards. If you see it more often, then you'll want it more often.
Oh yeah, I did qualify.
That's just how that works, you know?
Yeah. And now I hold on to my money, and I'm very cautious of spending it. Except recently, because, I mean, I have been cautious, but I've been spending money because I've gotten into Magic the Gathering, and, man, it is a...
You work a full-time job, you're allowed to do that.
I mean, true, but I don't like spending a huge sum of money at a time.
Yeah, well, half of everything I earn, I give to the household.
Yeah.
Everything else is for savings, basically. But I only do that part-time job but now since I'm taking on a little bit more and stuff like that, it's not really the same thing.
Yeah. Well, it's not quite as good because, not to mention, they've also cut your hours.
Yeah. Well, I only get 16 hours a week now.
Yeah.
So, I don't really have that much to work with.
Yeah.
I've been trying to save up everything that I can for our Disney trip and everything like that.
And and plus, I mean, I also do my share by paying rent and buying appliances whenever we get the chance to.
Well, you know, if you still live at home, you gotta contribute somehow.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially when you live inside of a modern society, it's okay to still, you know, be inside multi-generation households, because that's necessary for a lot of families, but as long as you contribute, you know. Like, some people need more care than others, so then you need to help them out. Some places are too, the housing crisis type thing is too... You know, a little pricey, things like that.
Yeah, the housing market has gone up a good bit. Like, people now, more than ever, are buying and selling houses. The market's gone up.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just how it is. The point is, this is I'm trying to save money I can, but I don't get that much.
Yeah.
So, there's not really much to save. I still got another 4 weeks until I can pay off more the Disney tickets and stuff. I've been saving all my paychecks so that I can do that.
I'm gonna try to hold out for at least 2 checks before I start paying for my end stuff for Disney. Just so I go ahead and build up a bit of cash. Positive. You know?
Yeah. Well, how you do it is up to you, you know. I have already talked to Mama and Papa about how much I'm giving them and everything like that. And they're like, oh, you don't have to do that. And I was like, no, take my money! Because, you know,
yeah,
I gotta contribute.
Yeah, that's what responsible adults have to do. You gotta contribute.
Yeah. So I got a couple weeks. I got like a month left until I can pay all that off. And then I gotta save some more because I gotta, when we're at Disney, I want to buy.
I didn't know there was a frog up there.
Oh, fuck. What's wrong with you? Oh, okay.
Well, I wanted to try going fun. I wanted to hop the frog.
But you said you didn't know that frog was there.
Well, yeah, but then I learned the frog was there, and I'm like, I want to hop it.
Look, I usually go on that Broadway, but you gotta wait until after he deflates, and the moment he deflates, you go on the thing.
I looked at there, I'm like, he has deflated. This is my time.
But he didn't just deflate. He's been deflated for a couple seconds.
I'm thinking to myself, that frog is mine. His ass is grass, Fluffs. His
Whatever
ass
you say, brother. Whatever you say.
His ass is grass.
Well. I gotta work my bitch shift today.
Your bitch ass shift.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it should not be too busy because it's Father's Day and everyone's celebrating or, you know, at home. But, so it shouldn't be too busy, but that's not the problem. The problem is that, I will be working self-checkout today, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And I love working self-checkout because that means that I don't have to talk to too many people. I can just, you know, be there. But that's when the managers leave me alone. Like, when it's slow, then I can just do whatever, basically, because I just need to watch self-checkout and make sure no one steals and help them out for things like that.
Yeah.
So I gotta stay behind this podium to do that. But recently, they've been yelling at people to stay behind that podium and stuff. They basically want you to hover over the people and be like, hey, you need help? But that's not how that works. People go to self-checkout because they want to be left alone. You know? They don't go to self-checkout so that you can hover over them and give you exclusive help. Like, the podium's there so you can watch people to make sure no one steals. If you're hovering over someone else's shoulder, then you can't, and there's like 3 other self-checkouts. You gotta double check and make sure that no one's taking anything. Because, like, we legitimately lose like $50 a day. But they're like, nah, that's not a big deal, just hover over them. And it's just like, what do you want, bro? That's not part of the job. You gotta make sure that you look at, I don't understand, you know? It's just like, I'm doing my job the way that you guys taught me to do it, and now you want me to change it up completely where I gotta physically go and grab people out of the lines so that I can bring them self-checkout. But how am I supposed to watch the other people self-checkout if they need help or something, you know what I mean? Well, the positive thing about that is it is Sunday, so, I shouldn't have too much on my ass or anything, but then that means that everyone's going to be like, Serena, do more! And I'm going to be like, what else do you want me to do? I gotta watch self-checkout! It's literally, I need to watch it! That's literally my job!
Yeah.
Like, if you wanted to be like, hey, Serena, you go do this, then don't have me also watch self-checkout. I can't do both at the same time.
Well, all you gotta do is split your atoms, make a second Serena, and then you go do the second thing that you gotta do.
It's just because when you stand behind the podium, then you look like you're just standing there, because you're watching people, you know, to make sure that if anyone needs help and everything's going okay and that none of the machines are breaking or anything. But then the people are like, you look lazy, and I'm like, I'm just doing my job! If you sit behind a desk in front of a computer and you're typing, you're not doing nothing because you're typing.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, hey, you're sitting down, so that means that you're slacking. No, this is literally my job! Like, I really don't understand.
Your job is to go over here and, oh fuck, I'm not the Messiah. That's it. I've gotta figure out. I'm gonna go for the one right in front of me.
Yeah, look, just go for it.
Oh no! Bad choice.
Are you the anti-bean?
The anti-bean.
Okay, guys, I'm coming.
So yeah, point is people are always like, it's hard to work inside of customer service because.
Oh yeah, customer like stores and. I mean, any job that involves you having to deal with the public is pretty hard.
Like, it's hard enough as it is, and I don't need my managers making it harder for me. You know, it's like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what you want from me. Well, what happened? Yeah!
The schedule wrong.
Oh, you did? You work... When do you work then?
I work Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
So you get to deal with me, you bitch.
Yeah, so I guess that I'm the only asshole working today.
Yeah. 10.
So you're having close tonight.
Yep. Okay, well, yay, Kayla, you get some good stuff.
We get the taste of a good shit.
Yeah. So yeah, you know how it goes, basically. You get the point. You get the point.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those things. It's just if you don't have a degree, it's hard to get a job that's not complete ass around here.
Yeah.
So I'm working on degrees and stuff. I got 2, but they're not good enough to you know, get a big old fit job yet. Because, you know, the ones that I have, like, they're nice to have, but none of the places around here really, you know, take a lot of positions for them. Because I just got my general studies and then I got my EET. Which, you know, is fine, but you usually expand upon that and you get a bachelor's from there and then you get a nicer job. So I gotta still stay in school until I get another degree, basically. And then even then there's no guarantee, you know. So it's really hard to do that, but that's okay. I'm working on it, you know. There's no rush. It's not like it's not like I'm in a rush to have kids or anything. Or,
Oh, absolutely. Like,
no, I don't want that. I want cats. There's no rush. I'm just
a lot of cats.
I'm just gonna let life do its thing, you know. I'm gonna continue to pursue my goals, and then we're just gonna go from there.
Yeah.
Point is, though, my job still sucks.
I'm just looking to learn a new trade. I'm gonna be taking classes in the fall to be an HVAC. That's gonna be fun. Getting to learn how to mess with air conditioning units, refrigerators, heaters.
Yeah. I'm gonna go into some designing classes so that I can structure buildings and stuff. For engineering and design certain machines and things like that. They pay you a lot for those types of things. I'm trying to get that under my belt so that I can get a good job. Because I'm just trying to find a good job right now. Something with nice steady pay and that I don't hate more than anything. Like, I've been at the job that I've been at. It's the only job I've had, you know, for that outside of this family, basically. Only job that I have. And I've had it for almost 3 years now.
Oh. That's not good.
Yeah. So, 3 years. That's a long time considering that where I work, the average is like 6 months. So, you know, it's just, but there's not a whole lot of other jobs around here, really.
Not really. I mean,
so, but what happened?
There's not really much until you kind of learn a trade.
Yeah. Well, I'm still learning it, that's the point, is that I'm still going through it.
Like high demand jobs are like body man, paint, welders, people in air conditioning repair people, especially at this time of the year when it's so hot and you got people who are like, it's hot outside, I'm gonna set it to 62 inside to balance it out.
You know how it is.
People who overrun their air conditioning units, which, I mean, cool by me. You get your money.
You know, that's fine and everything like that. It's just, I'm just gonna try to keep this job up until when we go to Disney because I need those hours off, and then I'll try to find a different one.
Suck fucking whores.
Hey, bitch.
Hey, where do I sit?
I'll
Where do I
move a little
sit?
bit if you want.
Well, I mean, we're playing Fall Guys right now.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Who's playing?
Alex.
Oh, it's
me.
boring.
Yeah.
well, I mean, I just played a couple games, so I'm gonna do another game or two, and then it'll be Bluff's turn.
Okay. Cool.
I'm just kind of swapping.
Go on.
Do you want to run, Kaylee?
Do you have anything interesting to say?
No, not really.
Okay.
Ma'am, if you had to say one thing to the world, what would it be?
Ass. Great.
Great. How insightful.
You know,
I love how people are like, let's put our microphones in her face.
yeah, well, you're the one that was an asshole about it and just stuck it right in there.
Well, yeah, I stuck it in her nose because she pulled that face.
My friend, you have met a terrible, terrible demise, but, no, I don't feel too bad about it. After all, if it weren't for me, it would have been for someone else, you know. I guess what I'm trying to say is life goes on. Well, for everyone else, life goes on, not for you. You're dead. But that's neither here nor there. It reminds me of one summer day in the park. I was having just a delightful picnic with my good friend Orville, and I said to him, Orville, I have a story. And he said to me, what's the significance of the story? And I said to him, Orville, not every story has to have significance, you know? Sometimes, sometimes a story is just a story. You try to read into every little thing and find meaning in everything anyone says. You'll just drive yourself crazy. Had a friend do it once. Was it pretty? We talked about for years, and not only that, but you'll likely end up believing something you shouldn't believe, or thinking something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume, you know? Sometimes I said a story is just a story, so just be quiet for 1 second of your life and eat your sandwich, okay? Of course, it was only then I realized I made sandwiches, and poor Orville was having such a difficulty eating it. You know, elephants have those clumsy hands, you know? Actually, I suppose that's the problem. They don't have hands at all, do they? They're just all feet. And I couldn't imagine someone asking me to eat a sandwich with my feet. Now, if I recall correctly, there was a bakery nearby. I said to him, Orville, let me go and get you some rye bread. Now, I'm unsure if elephants enjoy rye bread, but I assure you that Orville does. Now this was a Tuesday, which was good because rye bread was always fresh on Tuesday. They made sourdough on Monday and threw it out Wednesday, or rather they sold it at a discount for people wanting to feed the ducks, and then probably at the end of the day finally threw it out. I don't recall. I do remember a man who would bring his son to the bakery every Wednesday and go feed the ducks. He would pay all vile sour bread and sourdough bread, and of course, you know, you're not supposed to feed the ducks sourdough bread at all. It swells up in their stomachs, and then, well, they die. At least that's what I've heard. You know, I never saw any ducks die myself, but I did notice a substantial decrease in duck population over the course of a few years. I just never thought to stop the man and tell him he was killing the ducks by feeding them sourdough bread. And if you want my opinion on the matter, I told Orville this as well. If you want to feed ducks or birds or any kind for that matter, especially by seeds. I mean, when you think about it, breads of any sort don't occur in nature. They don't grow on trees or spring up from the bushes. I don't think birds know what to do with bread. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So I bought Orville some rye bread, and what a fine day it was.
Are we done now?
Thank you for that,
What was that?
Mr. Hippo.
Oh, FNAF?
Yeah.
FNAFer? I want a Mr. Hippo skin. I want a Mr. Hippo skin. I shit on my dad's chest. Ooh! Happy Father's Day, everybody! You know, I went to my dad and was like, "Hey, Dad, Happy Father's Day," and then he was like, "I'm not your dad." That was a sad day. That's okay, I have a new dad now. Well, at least he tells me to call him Daddy.
I don't know anything about this.
I don't know, I'm just a bean. Woo? Woo? Woo?
I think I'd rather take the Orville story than that first.
Woo?
Oh, okay.
Wait! Well,
more.
no, I mean, like...
No, there's more stories. There's more.
Well, I'm sure there is, but I'm like, why?
It seems that you have met your end. What a pity. You know, I don't feel too bad about it, though. After all, if it weren't for me, it would have been one of the others, I guess. I'm honestly just glad to be out of those air ducts, you know. It's not easy for a hippopotamus to fit up there, and not easy to get down either. Not as young as I used to be. As you can see, I used to be able to do all the sorts of things. You're young, you're vibrant, you have that sort of pep in your step. It reminds me of a conversation that I was having with one of my good friends, Orville. We were having a nice picnic one day. I believe it was summer, or perhaps it was fall. Yes, it was fall because the leaves had started to turn already. But I said to Orville, I have a story to tell you. And Orville looked at me, you know, kind of odd, and said, what's it about? I said to him, not every story has to be about something Orville. Sometimes a person just wants to talk. Why does everything have to be a story? I said to him. He just looked at me. He said, well, you said you had a story, you know. He was quite right. I did, in fact, have a story. I told him I had a story. I suppose if a person just wants to talk, then it's best to not announce that you're going to tell a story. Telling a story does come with its own pressures and expectations. I suppose, after all, if you're not just talking to a friend, and there's no more expectations than if you were talking into the wind. Words by themselves are expected to carry, aren't expected to stick. But if you announce that you're going to tell a story, well then there better be a point to it all. No one wants to sit and listen to someone ramble on and on with absolutely no end. It's good to be mindful of that when you tell someone that you're about to tell a story, that you have something to say. Telling someone that you're going to tell them a story is a tantamount to asking them to stop what they're doing and pay attention. You're basically saying, hey buddy, stop everything. Stop what you're thinking. I have a solution to everything. And well, I don't really have a story to tell. And in hindsight, I probably just misspoke when I said that I had a story. I think it would have just have been better to tell Orville that I want to tell him something rather than tell him that I had a story. But even then, it might have put too much in play. It was quite a nice day at my mother. We were drinking tea. No!
Look, you got an achievement.
Wow, you did it.
Yay!
Alex, you achieved something.
Yay! Look, you made it to the final round.
Yeah.
Yay!
It is someone else's turn. Who wants a turn?
Okay. I can do a game and then I can stop from there because I'm starting to get bored.
I think the Orville story will get you.
No, you got me. It's
how rude.
Here. How about we do a duo? I want a buddy.
Okay.
You can use a buddy. Don't you want a pal? Of course you do. Girl, the way I see it, your daddy should be leaving and you should stick around and kill him. What? Nothing.
Well,
No, please, don't do this to me.
it seems that your journey has ended. Very sorry about that. It was always going to end this way, of course. If it weren't for me, would have been one of the others, type of thing. Just, you could not imagine how terrible it would be. Just, I get scared thinking about it. Glad it's not me. Reminds me of a time I was speaking to my good friend Orville. We were sitting on a park bench watching the pigeons. I was on the left and he was on the right. Wait, I was on the right or left. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Get on with it!
We were sitting on there watching the pigeons and said the Orville, friend, those birds are frozen. And he kind of looked at me like I lost my mind, and I reminded him that it was winter, and often birds will sit in a tree until they freeze, and then they sort of follow the ground until the sun warms up, and they can, move around again. So I said to Orville, you might as well save those breadcrumbs until the birds fall, because they can't even enjoy them in the condition they're in. To which he asked what I meant, and asking what condition the crumbs should be in before he threw them to the birds, assuming I meant the birds couldn't enjoy the breadcrumbs in the condition that the crumbs were in, when in fact I meant the birds could not enjoy them in the condition that the birds were in, considering that the birds were a little frozen, so he took a moment and then threw his last handful onto the ground. I said to him, Orville, why did you just throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when I just told you they're frozen? To which he responded, the breadcrumbs are not frozen. Again, misunderstanding my words. I didn't mean to say that the breadcrumbs are frozen. When I told you they're frozen, I've been referring to the birds, you know. And in hindsight, what I should have said was, and this would make perfect sense. Why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when the birds are frozen? He misunderstood upon my correction, stating that he didn't know what else to do with the breadcrumbs, and that perhaps, you know, when the birds fall, they'll still be able to eat the crumbs. So I said to Orville, I said that this is what I said to him. I said, Orville, the birds may be dead.
Forgot about that one.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Well, were they dead?
I suppose they were.
The end of the story. Yeah. You know, actually, this reminds me of something.
Is that the last one?
There's another one. This actually reminds me of something that happened to me when I was at work. You see, we got 7 registers, you know. When this register 6 has been broken for like 2 or 3 months now.
Yeah, they won't buy a new one.
Yeah, well, the conveyor belt is not working. So, around the beginning when it was not working, I was cleaning, you know, I was wiping down counters and stuff and conveyor belts, and then there was this grasshopper, and it was a white grasshopper, and he was just sitting on the sits register. So I was like, I know to get him to move. I sprayed at him a little and he didn't move, and I was like, are you okay? And he was dead. And then I was like, oh, that makes sense. So I just left him there because I was like, I don't want to mess with this guy's corpse. A couple days later, a wasp came in and became my buddy. I was like, oh, hey buddy, how are you doing? He really liked my pin badge. So I called one of my managers up to the front because I wanted to show her the wasp, to freak her out. But when she came over there, then he flew away, and I was like, you missed it! You missed it! Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty funny. Oh, this reminds me, when I first started working at Winn-Dixie, I had this, non-brand store. When I first started working there, I would spray directly into the pin pad,
What?
when I was cleaning, I would just spray it directly, getting into all the wires and buttons.
Are you an idiot?
Yeah, well, I was. This is what happened. I found this out because my dad, he was at the grocery store, and then he was like, oh, they have this thing on this sign that says don't spray into the pin pads anymore. And then I was like, oh, but that's all I do. And then everyone laughed. And it was like, yeah, I saw someone else doing it, so I assumed that it was okay, even though I have an associate's inside of electrical engineering. I thought to myself, this seems good.
Well, no one shoots liquid directly onto anything electrical.
Well, no one died that I don't think about, you know, and it's just like, that happened to me, and I was
Do
like...
people have to die for you to learn something?
I don't know, there's one guy that almost died. This was another time, I was inside of a mechanical class.
Oh,
we have
Jesus.
2 switches. You see, one of the switches turns on the lights above so that we can see what we're working on a little bit closely. And then one of them turns on the actual machine, okay? So I went to flip the switch of the lights, but I accidentally flipped the wrong switch and turned on the machine when the guy's face was right next to it. So yeah, I almost killed him.
Fluffs?
Yeah. He's okay though.
Are you sure you're not a psychotic killer?
Not intentionally. This was all unintentional, you know. So yeah, that happened.
Well, how fun.
You know, everyone knew I was the least experienced at the table, so then they were like, okay, we're going to pair the experienced people with the non-experienced people. Basically, they would work on the stuff and they'd write down the notes.
Let's pair the killers with the prey.
Yeah. So they were like, okay, we're going to do a good portion of the work, and you guys do the extra stuff, like the writing down of what's going on, and the make sure that the lights are working, and making sure that these things go through, and and then we can show you how to do a couple of things, but we'll do a main portion of the actual mechanical stuff because it's faster. And I happened to be the one that didn't know that much, so I was the writer. And you know, I would read out loud too, and things like that. So naturally, I was in charge of that type of stuff, but I still almost killed somebody. So that was fun. What else? You know Disney World has banned megaphones.
Yeah, I can understand that.
They've also banned folding chairs. Costumes when it's not the Halloween festival of the year.
Does that include onesies?
No, just full-on costumes. It's because people would start to take money from other guests when they were dressed up, you know, for autographs and stuff.
I want to imagine like a poorly designed Batman outfit. And he's like, yeah, I'm everybody's favorite Disney person, Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, well, everyone loves Bruce Wayne. But, you know, that's more of a DC thing, so they'll have to go Marvel, so they'll probably have to do Iron Man.
No, like, they use something that's, like, clearly not Disney or Marvel property.
Yeah.
And just trying to get money. Just someone who's, like, terrible at scamming people.
Let me think, what else? I don't have much else. Disney has this thing going on in Animal Kingdom where they do flight shows. Basically, they're kites. You know, basically they go on the water, and one guy is driving a jet ski, and the other guy is holding on to the kite. Basically, this ginormous kite. But the thing about it is that recently, it's called Kite Tails, but recently it's been called Kite Fails because a lot of people, you know, a lot of the employees accidentally let go of the kite, you know, when they're flying them. So usually it's really funny to see. There's some videos on the internet of it, and it's funny to see because then you're like, oh yeah, kite, no, basically. Hey, look at us, we're on the final round. You know what that means?
What?
I'm going to mess it up. Hey, buddy.
Ah, dang.
That's okay.
Oh!
Well, that's okay. Come on, buddy, you can do it! You can do it, buddy! Buddy, you can do it! You can do it! You can do it!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
I believe in you!
Let him go!
No!
And he's dead.
That's okay. Well, it's like scientist one. I'm just a scientist. Wow. Ah, Perry the Platypus. How completely unexpected. By completely unexpected, then I mean, really, what are you doing here? I thought you were on vacation.
Alright, well, I think that's our last game.
A platypus plumber? Perry the platypus plumber? Perry the platypus! Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Alright, goodbye everybody, I'm done. I'm gonna go get me some food before I have to go to work. And I'm gonna pet some cats, and I'm gonna pet some more cats, and then more cats. I'm gonna keep doing this until we end the stream. Cats.
Alright, give me a minute. Alright, thank you everybody for coming in and
Hi.
dropping by. You can check me out on YouTube. You can Fluffs pops over on YouTube sometimes too.
Yeah, you know. I might be inside the comments section. Maybe I'll be talking a little bit about radio dust or something.
Maybe. Don't forget to check out your local game stores. Maybe you'll find me over there. Play some Magic. Have some fun. And anyway, we'll talk to you guys later.
I will see you sometime. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. Hello.